Tauruses, this is your love reading for October 2018. I had already shuffled ahead of time because the shuffling was on camera and then my video gave out. I've been having some adjustments in regards to technical difficulties. So this is your love reading for October 2018. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. It is a general reading, but nevertheless, my rates and info are below. And you can shoot me an email. We can go ahead and get that set up. Also, I will be doing the Alpha Tauruses first. So you are an Alpha Taurus if you are assertive, outgoing, and you identify with masculine energies. Other things to mention, my 2018 Sun Moon readings are up. And that was a little flip. I'm gonna set these to the side for now. Okay. Even though it was just a bad shuffle. My 2018 Sun Moon readings are up in the playlist, so go check those out. Look up your Sun Moon sign and then check out what your behavioral traits are in addition to your predictions for 2018. It doesn't matter when you see it. When you view it is when you're meant to see it. Also, my compatibility readings are up in my playlist, so go check those out. They will be up forever and ever because we all go through a lot of relationships, so we wonder how compatible we are. I'm also on Instant Go, text only at this time, so if you need a quick answer to a quick question, please check me out on there. And then finally, I'll be leaving a Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it's a crush, a current, or an ex, okay? So as I said, I pre-shuffled. And here we start off with the Two of Bats, okay? The Two of Bats in the position where your love energies prior to October 2018. So this is a card about indecision, not knowing what to do. And you really weren't sure what to do because you just don't have enough information coming in. So it could be, deciding between two things, and just being really uncertain in regards to your choices. So rather than do anything and make the wrong decision, you would rather sit there and do nothing at all and just kind of wait it out until more information or what have you comes in to help aid you in this decision. In October, we have the Nine of Ghosts in reverse. So I feel like a decision was made, actually. I feel like you start seeing somebody, but this person, you're getting red flags in regards to how they are. The more time you spend with them, you're realizing that, well, first of all, when it started off, I think you had higher hopes for this than what it panned out to be. But as it ran its course, you realize that this person, egotistical, very much into material things, the type of person that they talk all about themselves. You go out on a date with them and have little room for you. They're all about their goals, not interested in your goals. And you kind of get put on the back burner. It's usually the card of somebody very selfish, somebody a narcissist. And I feel that you're starting to make that realization. So with the Three of Imps in the upright over here, I feel like you guys are, and the Three of Imps is associated or is similar to the Three of Wands in the traditional deck, but you've decided, okay, I don't need this with this person. Let me see what else is out there. So you're actually widening your net, thinking a much bigger picture in terms of other people that you can meet. You know, it's about your ships coming in and picking and choosing which of them you want. They all have opportunities. So I really feel like what you're doing here is not only are you exploring other opportunities, possibly the dating field or in regards to love, but I feel like you are actually going out on dates with people that you don't typically date just because this wasn't such a great experience. And this might have been somebody that you, that was a typical type that you dated, and you're like, I'm just going to do things different going into November. So can you please provide clarification on the Two of Bats? Why is the Two of Bats here? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages for the Two of Bats in the upright for Alpha Tauruses, please. Okay, person, personality, perspective, person, personality, perspective, person. Okay, so we have the Seven of Clubs in reversed. Okay, whatever it is that you were kind of deciding on, you felt like giving up in regards to something. You didn't want to fight in regards to some sort of love, and one of the things that you're considering is just giving up and not pursuing, not bothering with it anymore. Oh, there we go. So we have the Jack of Hearts, we have the Seven of Spades. Okay. All right, so this is kind of what happened. So I think you ended up going with the person that came in, because we have the Seven of Swords here, along with a Jack of Hearts in reverse. So I think this person already started kind of showing these kind of tendencies, and you're kind of waiting it out, because with the Jack of Hearts in reverse, it's disappointment in regards to somebody. You know, you thought they were going to be a certain way, and then they turn out to be not so great. They really aren't about commitment. They have huge issues. They can be moody, jealous, abusive. Their emotions can be all over the place, and you suffer as a consequence. And then with this Seven of Swords here, they could even be they were even a little shady, trying to take something away from you, get away with something, sneaky, possibly cheating. So you're trying to decide what to do with this, and I kind of feel like it's this person, and in October it kind of hits home for you that you need to consider other things. Can you please provide clarification on the Nine of Ghosts? Why is the Nine of Ghosts here? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages for the Nine of Ghosts. And the reverse. Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages, please. Okay. Person, personality, perspective. Person, personality, perspective. Person, perspective, please. The Nine of Ghosts in reverse for Alpha Tauruses. Who is this person? What is this energy? Oh, 3 in a row right here. Yeah, this person doesn't reciprocate things. All right, so this person does not display reciprocity when it comes to a relationship. No mutual respect. Remember, I said it's all about them. Nothing is about you. We have the 8 of Hearts in reverse. So this is you wanting to move on, but still, want to be 100% that you kind of tie this up. You're absolutely sure about this. Because the 8 of Hearts can be kind of leaving a little bit confused. Like, why did it happen? Not having the closure that you need. But it can also be somebody that fears intimacy, which is what I'm getting from this person. You're kind of figuring it out. And then we have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. This person is the type of person he likes. With the 9 of Diamonds in reverse. It's somebody being neglected. So this person's all about neglecting people. They don't spend a lot of time on their personal life. They make sure they put themselves first. They're all about the money. They want to make more money. They want to reach their goals. Sometimes they could be a workaholic. Okay, so you realize that in October that they're like that. That's why the 3 imps here. You're ready to move on to larger opportunities and see what's out there. And can you please provide clarification on the 3 of imps? Why is the 3 imps here? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages for the 3 of imps, please. Person, personality, perspective, person. 3 of the imps, please. Alpha Taurus, person, personality, moving into. Yeah, you want somebody that you can put roots down with. Somebody that, like a happy love. Some of you might want to get engaged. Some of you want somebody that you can move in with. You want to share a domicile with somebody. You actually might, by widening your net, some of you might end up meeting somebody that you wouldn't ordinarily date through a friend with this 4 of Clubs. The 7 of Hearts is all the possibilities that are out there, but you have to be very careful. Lots of suitors, but you need to choose wisely because, again, some of them can have commitment issues, just like Mr. 9 of Ghosts here in reverse. So, now you already know what red flags to look for, so just be very aware. When all these ships come in, when all these suitors come in, you have to choose very wisely. We have the King of Clubs in the upright. This is you kind of knowing what you want to do. This may be somebody that you may meet, and maybe, let me just throw it out there, it might be a person that you meet. This person's older than you. They have great leadership abilities. People will follow them through fire. They're determined. They're motivated. They inspire people. You have a huge sexual attraction to this person. They're very passionate. So that's if it's somebody that you meet. Otherwise, you could very well be embodying this King of Clubs here in the upright, where you're determining what you want as you go forward, and you're not about to budge in regards to this. You're very adamant in what you want. And again, you want to have sexual chemistry with someone. You have a lot of passion to share with somebody, and you're determined to find that kind of person. You're almost like leading the charge in regards to this. So yeah, that's pretty good. So I did want to point out with these 2 extra cards that popped out, we have the 10 of Ghosts along with the 5 of Ghosts. So you may find harmony for some of you with this 10 of Cups. Somebody, a relationship that emotionally fulfills you. You're very content. You're very happy. It's almost like your wishes have come true and you're fulfilled. But be a little careful here, because right next to it, the card we have is the 5 of Cups. So I almost feel like there is a chance that it might not be very long lasting. You might end up going separate ways in regards to this person. Going back to over here, if you don't choose wisely, this could be one of the options that you have that you end up with. Okay, so that's really all I have for you Alpha Tauruses at this time. Keep in mind, if this resonates, if you need help with this, consider a personal reading. My rates and info are below. Also is my email. Just shoot me an email. We can make that happen. In my playlist are my 2018 Sun Moon readings. In my playlist are my compatibility readings. I'm on Instant Go if you need a quick answer to a quick question, and then check out the Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it's a crush, a current, or an ex. With that, I'm going to move on to the betas, okay? And you're welcome to stick around. People like to sometimes listen to both, and that's fine, but I just want to let you know I will be moving on to them. So hola beta Tauruses. Okay, this is your love reading for October 2018. Keep in mind this is a general reading. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. My rates and info are below along with my email. Just send me an email. We can work that out. I'm concentrating on beta Tauruses for this reading, so if you find that you are introverted, introspective, and identify with feminine energies, then this could very well be the reading for you. Other things to mention, my 2018 Sun Moon readings are in my playlist. So go look up what your Sun Moon sign is, then check out what your behavioral traits are, along with your predictions for 2018. Doesn't matter when you view it. When you view it is when you're meant to see it. Also, my compatibility readings, I've been working on those and getting those up at a snail's pace, so go check those out. They will be up from now until the end of time, as long as YouTube's around, because we all go through different relationships and we're curious about the compatibility with other signs. I'm on the Instant Go app if you need a quick answer to a quick question. Text only at this time, so hit me up on there. And then finally, I will be leaving a Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it's a crush, a current, or an ex. So Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity in regards to beta Tauruses? Can you please show me the love influences they passed out on prior to October? What's the love energies they can expect in October 2018? And how will they be moving out of October into November in regards to love? Please grant me the objectivity to read these cards as they're intended to be read, and say your messages as you intend them to be said for beta Taurus's love 2018. Okay. All right. So Holy Spirit, angels, can you please show me previous influences? Okay, we have the Tower card in the upright. And can you please show me love energies Taurus can expect? We have the Knight of Bats in reverse. And then, they flip that. We have the Page of Imps in the reversed. Okay. All right, so prior to, for some of you, again, remember, this isn't going to resonate for all of you. If it resonates, it's a wonderful experience. If not, you can always move on, check out some other videos. So here we have the Tower card in the upright prior to October. So some kind of situation that you had simply just fell apart. The Tower card is about, no matter how hard you kind of hold it together, it's still going to fall apart. The Tower card is inevitable, and once it falls apart, it's done. The good part is that once it falls apart, there's nothing left. It's absolutely demolished, and then you can kind of sweep that away and you can rebuild. Probably wasn't a pretty ending, probably wasn't a good thing when it did happen. The Tower card in the upright is usually about a lot of ruin, a lot of upheaval, a lot of not very nice things that happen in regards to this. It's almost torturous or traumatic, okay? Moving into October, we have the Knight of Bats here. And this kind of leads you to believe that this took you a little bit off guard. I don't think for some of you that you expected this tower to happen. And you may still be trying to figure it out as you move into October, because the Knight of Swords can be very out of control, very disorganized, just this whirlwind around you. It happened very quickly, and you just don't necessarily know why, and you can't make sense of it. I just feel like you guys can't get a grasp on why it happened or what kind of went on. And moving into November, I think you try to have a conversation with the person who this happened with, and they don't want to hear it. They don't really want to talk to you. They aren't providing you with any answers in regards to why this happened. Page of Imps can be a very immature energy who just doesn't want to talk about anything, doesn't want to listen to you, doesn't want to communicate in regards to things, and does it really like in a childish way. So I feel like you're trying to figure out what went on from this person, and they really don't have very much to say. So you continue not to make sense of anything as you move into November. Can you please provide clarification on the Tower card in the upright? Why is the Tower card in the upright? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages for the Tower card in the upright for Beta Tauruses, please. Person, personality, perspective, personality, perspective. Okay, we had the Four of Clubs in the upright. You kind of thought you were gonna, you know, put down something solid with this person. You, even though it was in the early stages, you kind of thought that this was something you guys were going to commit in some fashion, whether it be, you kind of thought that this was going to move to another level, either through an engagement, you guys moving in together, things getting a little more serious. You definitely thought there was like a commitment thing kind of happening here. The Eight of Wands, this person could have blocked you, could have stopped talking to you. Things went down, and it leaves you a little bit confused. You don't quite understand it with that Eight of Clubs in reverse. You know, all of a sudden there's no contact. And that's what I'm feeling like. They don't seem like they want to explain things very much. It's almost like they just like made it happen, and then it hit you out of the blue, and then they don't want to really talk to you. They just like shut it down, so they don't have to deal with you or what's going on. Person, Tower card, please. Person, personality, perspective. Wow, my arms are getting tired. Okay, here we go. Okay, so, and we have the Seven of Hearts in the upright. So this person could just have commitment issues, doesn't really want to, you know, is the type that they might have, and they might be seeing somebody else. They might have had an affair. They might have been considering somebody else. They have commitment issues. Maybe things were getting a little too solid for them and they weren't really comfortable with that. So they just decided to kind of end things suddenly or say, this isn't for me. And you probably didn't want it to end. You're probably confused about it. But I feel like they want to consider other options. I don't think they're the type of person to kind of settle down. Can you please provide clarification on the Knight of Bats? Why is the Knight of Bats here for Beta Tauruses? Who is this person? What's this energy? Additional messages for the Knight of Bats in reverse. Person, personality, perspective, person. Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles in reversed. I'm sorry, I keep saying King of Pentacles. King of Diamonds in reverse. This person, no follow through. They told you that they were kind of like wanted to do something. They told you they wanted to settle down. They told you all the right things, but that didn't end up happening. As a result, with this Five of Pentacles, and as a result of not knowing what the hell's going on, I keep on saying Five of Pentacles, Five of Diamonds, what's going on, you end up going through a really tough time. Emotional hardship. And it's really like seeing how you're going to persevere through this. You're going through a really tough time. You have someone not talking to you or blocking you, not providing you with any information, and it's really hard on you because you don't get it. Four of Pentacles here, you're just not really ready to let go of this quite yet. And you thought that this was a relationship that was going to provide security and stability. You wish you had more control over it. You weren't ready to let go. I think you're really puzzled by kind of what went on here. Because I just feel like this person just totally shut you down. Can you please provide clarification on the Page of Imps? Who was this person? Was this energy? Additional messages for the Page of Imps for Beta Tauruses. Additional messages, please. Okay, person, personality, perspective. Person, personality, perspective. Okay, so you're on. You guys are not. There is a break. This person is either has secluded themselves from you. They've taken a time out from you. You guys are taking a break. Some of you might be seeking some counseling of some sort because it really did kind of hit you sort of hard. We had a Three of Clubs in the upright. Okay, this person I feel like is, I think you know that this person's kind of you're moving on. Okay, so for some of you, you might get, you know, some kind of counseling, light worker, or, you know, advice or something like that. You take a little time out after all this so that you can renew, kind of figure things out for yourselves, kind of recover from whatever happened here. The Three of Wands, after you do so, then you realize there are other opportunities out there for you. This person wasn't the end all of everything. So you're actually really thinking about, well, what else is out there? You know, there are better people out there for me. This person definitely was not good for me. And this kind of thought process with the Ten of Spades in reverse is allowing you to grow after the trauma this person put you through. You're dealing with the pain they caused you, or shutting you out. Is this still filming? I'll tell you what, it better be. Shutting you out. Because I've had so many technical difficulties, I'm not going to lie. But I'm assuming it does. Okay. So, yeah. So that's what's kind of going on here with this. And then the other thing I wanted to mention, why did this quit on me? Did it quit? No, it didn't. Sorry for the cutoff. At least you got to see my ugly shirt I'm wearing today. I just wasn't sure if it was working. I'm having all these problems, so thank you for your patience. So I just wanted to mention what I mentioned. This is the end of the reading, actually. So if this resonated with you, consider a personal reading. My rates and info are below. Just send me an email and we can make that happen. Other things to mention in my playlist are my 2018 Sun Moon readings. In my playlist are also my compatibility readings. I'm on the Instant Go app if you need one quick answer to one quick question. And then other than that, remember I will be leaving a Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling, whether it's a crush, current, or an ex. Otherwise, guys, I will see you mid-month for your mid-months. Adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.